Silas.
Yeah, the name Silas came in my later teens, but I started spitting when I was like 14, 15.
Okay.
Just like Whisperz said, a product of the culture, listening to hip hop, and as a fan, you just naturally imitate what you see. So I started putting pen to paper, rhyming over answering machines.
Is that the guy?
And on computer.
Answer machine, man.
Yeah.
That's creative, man.
Used to back Raekwon's rhymes.
Is it bait? Okay.
Then, yeah, when I was younger, innit, just to imitate some music.
Hey, those Raekwon rhymes, there's some serious rhymes, man.
That's right.
You can match up your team with that.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, so I just imitated the culture. So I just became a product of what I saw. So I wasn't a DJ, I wasn't a breakdancer, but MCing is in my blood, man.
Okay, so 14 years old.
Yeah.
That's heavy, that's good. Okay, so you started at 17. So when did you actually do, Silas became in your late teens, yeah?
Now, I used to be called Rhyme Mystic, and then later on, when I started going to church, I changed the name to Silas.
Okay, so where did you get the name Silas from?
Silas is an apostle.
Alright, so...
my second name, ZEPHANIA, is a book in the Bible.
Alright, okay.
A prophet.
So what made you choose Silas then?
I just like the sound of the name. Okay. Nothing deep. It's not. It's plain and simple, man. It don't mean the S is this and the I is that. You're an MC, you just want a cool name, and I like Silas. Right? Yeah. Plain and simple.
Alright, round of applause, man. Silas in the building. Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
Hey, you was killing it. Make some noise for this guy. Hey, he was. Sorry, that's not what you said, though, man. It's like that. You're serious, man. Alright, because you said like you had a lot to say in those lyrics, like. You probably said about, what, 2,000, 3,000 words in the first verse, yeah?
Yeah, just a lot of testimonies, a lot of stories, a lot of battles, struggles to do, this Christian war that I'm doing right now. Figuring out sometimes you don't know when the perfect time is just to step up and, get things rolling, the ministry rolling.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, just love the Lord, not the spirit of fear, power, love, and the sound mind. And we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, we wrestle against principalities and spiritual wickedness in higher places. But we used to live in an era in the 1980s where things were more love orientated. We had the love era, we had the soul music and that type of stuff, and things started to kind of decay, not decay, but actually kind of decrease in regards to the love factor. From the 80s into the 90s period, we had the carnival period over here.
Alright.
Knowing Hill Carnival, there was a lot of love.
Yeah.
You can see on the street level, on today's street level, that things are slowly declining in regards to love and the care and respect for one another as people.
That's true.
So, unfortunately, because of the decay and the decline in love, in the lack of love, we can see that obviously things have to come to an end. Whenever there's a start, there has to be an end.
Yeah.
If it's the beginning of a string, we have to realize that there's the end of a string. So we have to realize that the day that we're living in now, things are coming towards the end of that string. So we have to be on guard and remember we have to live our lives to the fullest and recognize if we have an opportunity to speak the truth on a simplistic level about.
It's a spiritual thing. Alright, so we're I'm gonna speak to Klarity. Make some noise for Klarity up in here. This guy's too cool, man. This guy's too cool, man. Yeah, bless. Thank you for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Okay.
And definitely, I got a testimony. My life, to me, is a lot like Moses' life. When he was put in that basket and floated down the river. I'm originally from Trenton, New Jersey. I was born there, but early on in life, my mother moved to Kentucky, which is quite different from New Jersey because all of the hell that was basically in Trenton, New Jersey. I'm the only male in my family that hasn't been to prison. Or that's not, the only one. I mean, every male in my family has done stints in prison. You get me? My brother right now is still in prison. I got cousins that are still in prison. So, the testimony is that God is a redeemer. I'm saying that Christ died to redeem our lives. And when you have a family that has basically been scarred by dysfunction, you do have a testimony because you recognize that the blood of Christ was not shed for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And so,
I would believe that each one of us has a destiny. And even if you've gone through a whole lot of rubbish, there's still a destiny for your life. Because the things that a brother like Clarity's gone through, or anyone that's come up here, or even myself that's gone through, we can use that to save somebody else from that danger. Do you see what I'm saying? We can use that experience, that testimony, to save somebody else from going that way. And that's the whole reason why that God calls us, because we're all unique, individual on a whole. He's got a specific purpose for each one of us. It's just when you want to realize it. You see what I'm saying? Because you can be utilized to save somebody's life, you know. So, yo.
Yeah, it's just quick, because I know
okay.
I run a community project in Southwark. It's called Street Symphony, so I'm going to give out the cards. And basically, it's just, we have 4 programs running. We do a homeless outreach, and we have a basketball and football program, which we use to just touch mans on the road through sports. Simple. Yeah. There's loads, there's creative ways you can just try to change your society. And we also do like a monthly music night where we not only do music like what we did today, but we might have a theme, whether it's gun crime, single parents, just everything social, political, just dealing with the issues. Yeah, because obviously we're saying we love God, but in practical ways, how are we using that love for Him to deal with the topics, the poverty, the prostitution? Yeah, so it's the last Sunday of every month. Yeah, I'm going to be giving out the information. If you're on Facebook, it's SILAS Symphony Street, and the website is ssymphony.com. And big up yourself for putting on this event. You see,
Glory to God, glory to God.
The thing is, young people and people in general that are looking for hope, that are lost, you know, in crime, in hurt, in pain, in prison, they are victims of false promises.
Yeah.
The government says they're going to set up programs.
Yeah.
Yeah. The churches say they're going to help. Other religious organizations. Yeah. Loads of people, even the educational system, teachers not doing their jobs. Yeah. And we need to get to a stage where we need to review ourselves and see, are people failing? Are people hurting because it's their fault? No, it's not. Yeah. If change is going to come, it starts with us. We the people that are saying we want change. We need to review ourselves and listen to the hearts of the people. People are hurting. People don't carry guns and knives because they want to. Half of these people were born into this. Yeah? People don't walk the street with screw face because they don't want to smile. They were born angry. They were put into situations where daddy weren't there. Yeah? So punishment is not the first response. It's listening. So with events like this, and what I'm trying to do, because we're not the solution, we need to come together in the spirit of brotherhood with whoever's putting on events and really change our community. So it starts with us, not with them. Location, as you heard, as you said, we ripped it, we did our thing, small crowd, but there was a few men in there that we had an opportunity to talk to, mans from the road, mans that are going through a lot. And that's the most important thing, you know. It's about coming off the stage and being relevant and being available to also drop some jewels and just have a listening ear. Alright, your boy SILAS, ZEPHANIA. Klarity, feedback for today, quickly, man.
Yo, just incredible, man. It's good to be here with these people supporting him. You know what I'm saying? Tayo, Unique. You know.
Alright, SILAS, ZEPHANIA, YouTube. Peace out.